Hey guys, today I'm going to teach you guys how to play Akali in the mid lane. We're going to be watching a very interesting player. This guy is playing on the Korean server, has about a 90% win rate, currently in Diamond 3 right now, playing Akali only and having an incredible win rate as well as insane stats. So guys, today we're going to be watching this guy and I'm going to be explaining a lot of stuff with it too. So with that being said, let's just get started right away. Alright, so just quickly gonna go over the runes that this guy's playing with. This is typically something which I would recommend myself to for everybody else, which is Electrocute, with Sudden Impact, with Ghost Poro, with Ravenous Hunter, with Presence of Mind. This is especially useful on Akali because she's using like a lot of energy. You don't want to miss this one out, guys. As well as Coup de Grace, having 2 points into AD and then 1 point into Magic Resist. Now this guy specifically plays Akali in the mid lane. He also likes to play Doran Shield as a starter item. Pretty much plays with it almost every single game. His skill order, he always maxes out Q first, then maxing out E afterwards, and then maxing out his W as last. And as for the entire full build, this career player, he always likes to build the Hexagon Blade, eventually getting the Magi's to stack up for more damage and really good snowballing, as well as eventually getting a Rabadance and everything else. That's basically what his build is. Alright, so this is going to be an interesting game to watch. He's also playing against an Orianna. Now, whenever you play Akali in the mid lane, level 1, you're going to have to be really careful with how you play at level 1. Because Orianna can easily auto. She can easily like poke Akali with through Qs. This is also why she plays with Doran Shield. But anyways, this matchup becomes a whole lot more easy for Akali whenever she reaches level 2 and 3 because of the Shroud and E. Alright, so he's going to have to play safe. You pretty much want to play safe in the most majority of the matchups when playing Akali mid. Not just specifically for Orianna mid, but there's also many other matchups such as like LeBlanc, like Lissandra, like any kind of champion which is long ranged. You just want to play safe level 1, wait up for your level 2 and 3 because that's when you eventually unlock the Shrouds. And when you also unlock the E so you can actually get like close range. Now, you could technically fight your opponent level 1, but only if they actually come really, really close to you. So ultimately, your playstyle, you want to be sitting around your tower for the first part of the game. Keep in mind that as soon as you reach level 3, it's about to be the 3-minute mark. About 3 minutes, 30 seconds. That's also when the junglers often like fight in the river. So eventually, level 1, 2, you just want to play safe. And round level 3 is when you want to look into playing very aggressive on Akali. Because the junglers are like about to fight for the river camp. So you want to make sure like you can always compete for the fights, especially in the river whenever they go for the jungle camps. As you guys can see here, he takes the pressure in the lane at level 4. It's quite easy to do with the Q since you can... once you use your Q, you can just wave clear everything. But more specifically, he's having a really defensive kind of play style. And he plays around having the pressure, especially for his jungler. Trying to go for like a small trade, trying to hit the E, but it's not working out very well. Some kind of like mind game that you can do on Akali, it often works very well. Whenever you use your E, and it gets on cooldown, most often your opponent's going to walk up to you. You can actually go back in with your Shroud, get the extra movement speed, and then start hitting your Qs on your opponent. This is often something that people generally don't expect, so you can use that to trade as well. But do keep in mind, like once your Shroud runs out, you're going to be very, very weak because your Shroud is your only escaping ability together with E. Once these things are on cooldown, you're going to have to be really careful. He's currently trying to set up a lane for a gank for the jungler because Elise was sending on the bottom side of the mid lane. But yeah, so far with Akali, most important thing in the matchup is that you don't get poked out too much while laning. You just want to sit safe, wait until you can actually like trade with your Q. But more specifically, having the pressure in the lane is what matters the most. Don't focus on getting the pressure don't focus on getting the kills too much. Most importantly, it's when you have the pressure so you can use that to help out the jungle or roam or possibly get something off around you. So her first item is obviously going to be the Hextech Gunblade. She's already building the Hextech Revolver. You always want to build this as the first item, guys, because it gives AP, but it also gives you sustain when using your abilities. It's going to make your lane a lot easier. Now that's actually a pretty massive fight at the dragon. He gets the kill right away just using 1 Q. That's pretty good for him. So instead of going mid lane to farm out or push the lane, obviously you want to, like, whenever there's a fight on the dragon, you want to get there as quickly as possible. If you can get there before the mid laner does, then that's always great. But in this case, you actually went back to base. Immediately starting off the lane, having 2 kills, guys. This is going to be very good for Akali. She's going to be able to snowball with these kills. If you're playing Akali in the mid lane, guys, you also want to play with Ignite. You could also play with Teleport in mid lane. However, I recommend going Ignite like 99% of your games. Akali is like a kind of like a champion, all about snowballing, all about getting the kills quickly. And Ignite helps with that because you can both remove the healing from your opponent and you can also fight. Have some extra damage. Okay, so Akali currently has the Hextech item, and he also has the Vampiric Scepter. Now, obviously, she's just gonna build a Hextech Gunblade with this, but she already has like a lot of sustain. So now she has sustain both through her abilities and her autos. All she needs to do right now, she has the lane in an insanely good spot right now. Because if Orianna only walks up a little tiny too much, Akali could use her E to get close, using her ultimate and using the Q and Shroud to kill Orianna immediately. She's also building up the creep wave right now. Very, very slowly. So she can push that directly under the lane. She sees a fight in bot lane. That's why she Qs. She wants to like wave clear the wave as quickly as possible, though, so that she forces Orianna to stay in the lane so that she can roam to bot lane. This is going to be another free kill for Akali. As you guys can see, guys, the lane is not always about trying to like solo kill your opponent, but what actually carries you most games is having the pressure in the lane. So being able, like, in moments like this, being able to push in the lane directly under the turret and then walking down bot lane so you can help out your team. If Akali didn't roam for this, they would have probably never got the kill in the first place. She's got about 4 kills right now. Has a lot more farm than Orianna after this wave. She's already having a pretty huge lead over Orianna already. She has to back off right now because it's too risky to go for the 1v2. But yeah, it's most importantly with Akali, it's just that you play very defensive. You play very safe. You don't take that many risks, and you wait until you get your first item, which is basically the power spike. Like, as soon as Akali gets the first item, like the Hextech Gunblade, this item is the biggest power spike of Akali. Once you get it, this will this will allow you to snowball. She only needs to use the item once, and she can directly go for the all-in. Rather than trying to go for the kill against Akali, she once again She pushes down the lane. She doesn't necessarily like fight Orianna at all. And she immediately goes back into roaming. This time, she's looking to go top. She sees that Volibear is currently being pushed in all the way by Camille. However, I think... I'm sorry, guys. I think that Camille already knew, so she walks back. So once again, all that she has to do right now is simply pushing down the wave and then trying to roam again. She's really not looking into fighting this Orianna because she's standing too far away. This is okay. It's really good if your opponent plays very safe in such a way like this, because it just allows Akali to do anything she wants. She's looking to see if she could get an E off on Orianna on her turret. Akali can literally kill Orianna for free right now with just a single combo using all of her abilities. Once again, Orianna's being forced to go back between the two turrets. There's currently a fight for the dragon. Akali's about to clean this up as well, getting another kill, guys. This is such an easy way to snowball the game. Like, this is a very, very clean game from Akali's play. Everything done so far is well, the only reason why the team is winning right now is because Akali always gets to compete there first before Orianna gets there. Orianna hasn't been able to breathe properly in the lane right now because she's always being forced to like farm out. Akali's Q is really, really powerful in terms of wave clearing, in terms of pushing. Once again, Orianna had to buy items. Akali stays, takes down a plating, going for the dive as well, completely diving this Orianna on her turret.
Dominating.
Akali is like so fed right now, she can just dive Orianna directly under the turret, getting the kill and also getting 2 more platings. So now she has about 3 platings. Nearly has about 100 CS. If she goes back to base right now, she's going to be really, really OP. So something that this Akali player likes to build afterwards is getting the Magi's. She also likes to build the Rabadons. Let's see where she's gonna head next. Once again, mid lane's being pushed in. Shyvana is trying to like farm out the red buff. Okay. Shyvana does not get the red buff. So once again, Shyvana goes down. Perfectly well played by Akali because the lane was being pushed in. She has the complete pressure the whole game. It's kind of risky to fight Orianna right now because she's about 60% health. She does not have the ultimate ready right now. And here she goes back to base. Oh, she's actually going to go for one more. But yeah, once again, like she's currently maxing Q, then maxing E afterwards. You don't really want to max Q and then Shroud after. It's kind of pointless. And here she goes back to base. Now she gets the boots as well. You pretty much always want to get a Sorcerer's Shoes in every single game. You don't necessarily need to build a Ninja Tabis or Mercs on Akali, like unless they have like a huge amount of CC. Generally, you just want to build Sorcerer's Boots every game. You just want to maximize your damage. She could just do this on repeat. The tower on bot lane is currently down right now, so all she has to do is push in mid. She could go bottom and see if she can get a catch. I think she can honestly just 1v3 right now. So wherever she goes, she can kill anybody. She can just split bot lane for the rest of the game. And whoever comes to her, she can just kill. Also keep in mind, guys, if you're playing Akali and you're running out of energy, in case you're really new to Akali, her Shroud also gives energy back if you use the Shroud. That's why he was using the Shroud on the wave, so he could push faster. She's just trying to push out the lanes right now. That's pretty much like all she has to do. Takes down Orianna in less than a second through her combo. And there it goes. Anyways, once again, the kind of build that this Akali player is running is quite simple. This guy likes to build Hex the Gunblade, then getting a Sorcerer's Boots, Magi's afterwards, eventually getting Oblivion Orb with the Rabadon's Death Cap, also getting a Liandry's Torment eventually in the game. So that's kind of like the build that this Akali player is running. Anyways, hopefully I've been able to help you guys out. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Once again, if you guys want to see challenging games from me, don't forget to check out my stream, guys. I'm streaming like 6 times a week, so that's where I'm at. But yeah, thank you so much for watching today, and I'll catch you guys up in the next video. Peace.